I had to start off with a smile. Yes. Coming in early today because I had some things I had to finish. So I was not going to have another excuse not to finish. Today I'm on day 16 to 21, and I'm not having an excuse as to why I'm not going to finish. I have 15 minutes, and I'm going to give you the best 15 minutes of my life because I usually stay on here for longer. But hey, 15 minutes is what I got today, and 15 minutes is what I'm going to give because I got out a meeting at 6 o'clock. So let's get to it. If you're watching this live, drop a one in the chat. If you are new to my live, drop a two. And if you're watching the replay, drop a three. And I really appreciate it. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Toria Howard. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. So what up, though, to all my Detroit people? I am now residing in Memphis, Tennessee, where I am all things real estate, commercial and residential. I'm also a commercial loan broker, helping people invest in real estate and other commercial projects. I also offer business funding. So if you need funding for your business to fill in the gap for whatever it is that you need for your business, I can help you with that as well. And I'm also in the credit restoration financial literacy space. Today I didn't get a chance to write it down in my journal because I know I was pressed for time, but I just wanted to come on here to talk about, do you feel trapped? A lot of people might feel trapped during this time, especially during the holiday season. They feel like they don't have anybody, nobody loves them, they don't have any family, things like that. Or they just feel trapped in their situation where they feel like they can't leave, they can't get out. People feel like they're trapped in jobs. People feel like they're trapped in relationships. People think they're trapped in marriages. People think they're trapped in, all different types of things. But you have the power and the independence to get unstuck, get out from under the trap. Nobody is holding you back but you from from being trapped. Now, if you're being held at for your own will or something like that, or somebody said they're gonna do something to you or harm you if you leave or something like that, something different, then you need to consult law enforcement. That's not what I'm here to do. But talking about being trapped in your mindset, because being trapped in life is also being trapped in your mind because you feel like you cannot move, you're stuck, you feel like you're in quicksand, you feel like you're sinking, you're drowning. All of those things come from feeling being trapped, and you feel like you have no way out. There's always a way out. You just have to clear your mind to figure out the solution. One of the things that I do is, of course, because I am spiritual, I consult God when I feel that way. Now, sometimes I don't go to God traditionally. I do get in my closet and pray. I've got to get more consistent with doing that. I fell off for a couple days, but usually every day I am consistent with getting in my closet and praying and talking to God and asking questions. Just like I'm on this 21-day challenge. It wasn't for me. It's because I asked God a simple question. So I don't know what this is going to lead me to. No, I don't do it at the same time every day. I get it in because I am being obedient to the assignment, and I'm going to fulfill the assignment. If you go back and look, excuse me, at my other lives that I've done, I was supposed to have completed this in May, but I let everything get in the way. I was tired. I was doing this. I had this to do, whatever the case may be. I made an excuse as to why I didn't complete the assignment. And a lot of times we feel trapped because we don't complete the instructions all the way through to what we're supposed to, how we're supposed to complete it. We complete the assignment the way we want to, and then want the same result, and it doesn't happen that way. If you don't do the instruction the way it was laid out, then it's halfway done. You're gonna get halfway results, and you're gonna still be in the same situation. So that's why I decided to continue to trudge on, because I kept starting over because I wanted to follow the full assignment. I don't know if God is looking at me like, is saying kudos that she's going to complete the assignment, or is it like she keep having to start over because she's not following? I don't know. All I know is after this 21 days, I made a pact with God for me to be able to move forward in what I asked him to do. This is what the instruction was. I'm following it. So find out what your instructions are to get untrapped, get unstuck, to get from feeling like you're drowning. Consult whoever you want to consult. If it's God, if it's a counselor, if it's You know, you have some wise people around you. Some people have great family members and friends that can advise them. If you have a life coach, whatever it is, figure out the mindset, the blockage in your mind that's keeping you trapped first, because it has to come from your mindset. It has to, you have to transform and get out of your mind, the state of being stuck in your mindset. So just make sure that you are doing that part first, so that you can get from underwater, from feeling like you're drowning, from feeling like you're stuck, and all of that that you feeling right now. If you feel like you're alone or you don't have anybody and nobody loves you, go out and meet more people. I made a reel about that earlier. Go out and meet more people. Just stop being afraid to talk to people. Stop being afraid to smile at people. Stop being afraid to interact with people. I know a lot of people think people are mean, but they probably feeling the same way. Give them a smile. Start a conversation. You never know who you'll connect with. Go to events. Go to events by yourself. You know, it's harder to make friends and things like that and meet new people when you bring people with you, because you're comfortable with the person that you already brought to the table. That's what happened to me in college when me and my best friend, we had this conversation before. I think if we never had a problem with going to Michigan State, go green, but we relied so much on our relationship that we didn't bring, not saying that we didn't let people in or meet new people, but we only met the people that was around us. We didn't venture out. We didn't network with other people. We didn't make genuine connections and relationships with other people outside of people that was like right in our dorm area, or or the people that we already knew. So that kind of stagnated us through life, because we had each other, so we felt like we didn't need nothing else. But you do. There's so many people out there that will be add value and be so beneficial to your life if you get out there and meet people. So it's different than saying that I don't have anybody, I don't, nobody loves me or whatever. But are you getting out to meet new people? I know people, Kevin Samuel was Kevin Samuel was ostracized a lot for his techniques and the way that he did things and talked to people. And yeah, it was crazy, God rest his soul. But one young lady, he had a point with. He asked her, you know, she said, "Yeah, I want to date. I want to, get a man. I want this and I want that. This. I want to meet people, whatever." And he asked her, "Do you go out?" She's like, "No, I stay in the house. I go to work and I come home." So how are you going to meet people? There was this question. Exactly. He said, she was like, "Well, I don't like going to the club." She said, "Go to the grocery store, go to the library, goes she didn't have hobbies and things that she loved to do. That's why a lot of people feel stuck and trapped, because all of their life is based on what other people do. They don't know what they like to do. They don't know what they love to do. They don't have hobbies. They don't go out and explore different things. Another reason why you feel trapped, because you're relying on other people to bring you joy. You're relying on other people to figure out you, how to love you, how to bring enjoyment to yourself. You should know how to have fun with yourself. When I lived in Champaign, I went to the movies by myself. I went out to eat every week by myself. Hi, Carlos. I went to, wherever. I went to a Bulls game by myself, because they was playing Detroit Pistons, and really wanted to go. I bought myself some good seats. Drove to Chicago. I was so sleepy on the way back though. I really wish somebody would have came with me. But when I didn't have nobody, I didn't have any friends at the time, I went and did things that I enjoyed. I love going to basketball games. I'm a basketball fanatic. I love sports anyway. I love going to the movies. So I took myself to the movies every week. One day I just went all day. I like going out to eat and going to good restaurants. So I sit at the bar and I met people, because people were attracted because I was by myself. People used to come up and talk to me, used to have conversations at the bar, all of that type of stuff. And I ended up meeting people because I went out and did the things that I enjoyed. But if you don't know the things that you enjoy, everything is or you relied on being a hermit or being at the house. And there's nothing wrong with that because there's a lot of dangers, a lot of things going on, and people don't want to go out. I get it. But if you feel alone, if you feel trapped, if you feel stuck, you have to meet people that's on the same mind wavelength. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for people that's got the same mindset. Go to the places that you like to go to, and most likely you will find someone that feels the same way that you do, like the same things that you like. You know, if you like to go to church, find a good church home, explore different churches. That's what I did in Champaign until I found the one that I wanted to go to. You have to learn how to branch out, get out of your comfort zone, you know, do things unorthodox, like my shirt says, and be able to pull yourself up. Because there's if you're alone, you don't have any friends, and all of that stuff is going on, then you don't have anybody to help you pull yourself up. So you have to do it yourself. And how you do that? By learning how to love you, learning what you love to do, learning how to entertain yourself, you know, outside of just watching TV or, if you like to craft, go to a sip and paint or whatever they call. I don't know how to draw and all that, so I've never been. Nobody really invited me, so I would go, but I don't know how to draw and paint and all that. But I would go. Something different that I have never done before. But go to the like sip and paste. If you like poetry and all of that, go to find the open mic night. They still have those. I didn't even think they do. They still have them in Memphis. Pretty sure they have them in Detroit. I'm pretty sure they have them in any metropolitan city. Some type of open mic night. Um, you know, go to our art museum. Just go to different. If you figure out what you love, figure out what you like to do, and go out there and do it by yourself, so you can meet and attract more people. Have a smile on your face when you go out. If you like to eat, go to a restaurant by yourself. Go to a cooking class. If you like to build stuff, go to a build, like whatever home improvement class or whatever it is that you like to do. Go to those places that they're doing it. You don't have to go to the club, and everybody want to result in that. When people say, well, go out and meet people, everybody want to equate it to the club. No, you can't meet nobody at the club. You can't hear, you can't see. That's not the environment to meet people. You can, but it's everybody at the club is usually their agenda is that one night situation. Whatever that is. So think outside of the box and do things differently. Check out the things that's going on in your city. You can go to Facebook every week, and I'm gonna start doing it again. I stopped for a few months of putting out what's going on in Memphis. It's so many different things. Go to Facebook, look at the event page, and find something to do. Find somewhere to go. It's a lot of free stuff too, if you don't want to spend money. It's a lot of places. Go to Eventbrite, see what the events are. If you're looking for a husband or a spouse, my mom told me this, or a wife. My mom told me this a long time ago. Go to events. Volunteer at events. If you want a high quality man or woman or whatever they want to call it, go to events where these people are. Go to the Black Engineers whatever conference. Go to the NAACP whatever. Go to the doctors. It don't have to be black. I'm just I'm black, so that's what I'm putting out. But go to the conferences that people are entrepreneur conferences, and go out of town and go to networking events, and go to places where people that are on the same mind wavelength as you. And those are not, it's not the club. It might not even be in church, but find you a church home if that's what you want to do. But it's all about finding your getting unstuck, untrapped, and all of that. It's going out, learning how to what the heck? Oh, it went out. Learning how to love on yourself, learning how to what you enjoy. And that's just that. So I say all that to say this because I have a meeting in like 1 minute, 30 seconds probably. Do something for yourself. If you feel trapped, you have the freedom, you have the independence to get unstuck, to get untrapped, all of that. Do it by taking the blockages out of your mind. How to do that? Consult your spiritual advisor, consult God, consult whoever you need to, and then go out and meet people, network with people, go to events. If you want a man, high quality woman, go where they are, which are at conventions and events and educational things. So I bid y'all adieu. If you don't know me, my name is Toria Howard. I am a realtor here in Memphis, Tennessee. So you know anybody looking to buy or sell, please recommend me. If you know anybody looking for commercial funding for any commercial project, please recommend me. If you know anybody that is looking for business funding, please recommend me. And I'm also in the credit restoration financial literacy space. Please recommend me. So I appreciate it. If you missed what I said, because I thought it was a good message, go back and watch the replay. And I really appreciate it. But I got to go because I got a meeting. So see y'all tomorrow. Day 17. I'm almost done with 21.